What's up, guys? I'm TheEpicBags, or Chris, and I'm going to be showing you a little coding video today. Just a beginning code video. I've mentioned it in my last videos. They've been wanting to do it. I'm a computer science major, so I've been wanting to, maybe help some people out, and so I can get up to date on my coding and stay up. Because I'm not the best programmer, but the basic stuff I'm pretty good at, and that's what I'm pretty much going to be showing. Today's really, really simple. If you've ever coded Java ever, you probably don't need to do this. This is for the very beginning people. So we're going to get underway. Alright, so first, I already created a little code just to test it out because I haven't coded on this computer in a while. Make sure everything was running correctly. So let me just get rid of it. Hold on. Yes. Okay. Delete it. Okay. So now we're going to start a whole new program. I don't want this. Okay, we're going to start on a whole new program. So File, New. When you're first creating a Java program, you go new. Well, first of all, let me say I'm using Eclipse, the program Eclipse to code. I think it's easiest. I like it the best. It's on Mac and PC. I just prefer it. I've used Edit Plus, I think it was. It's been a while since I've used it, but I didn't like it. I like Eclipse the best, so that's what I recommend. So after you can go download Eclipse. It's easy to find. You just gotta Google it. You need to download Java too, and the version that is compatible with your computer. And I'm coding in Java. If I didn't mention it, I like that's what they teach me in school. It's very, I don't know. It's challenging, but it's good because it can go from Mac to PC to any other kind of computer without much trouble. All right, let's start this. You need to create a new program. You go to File, Java Project, and then you name your project. So I'm just going to write test and then finish. And it creates your project. Now, to actually start coding, I right-click the project over here and create a class. Now, I'm going to name the class just hello. It's very simple. I'm not going to do much. And I like to click this here. It writes my first line of code that I need for me. And I'll kind of explain what it is, but I'm not going to go into detail about it. And I just leave inherit abstract methods. You don't have to worry about constructors for superclass right now. So then you just hit finish. Now you have a workspace. It generates this. Don't really care about it. Just get rid of this here. Get rid of this here. Alright, so then you have public class hello. That's what I named my class. And then tester. Tester's my old one. Don't look at that. And then I have my main method. Now every program needs this main method, and it's public, so everybody can come in and look at this, what I'm going to write inside here, so you can see it. And you can make private classes, but I don't know if I'll get that far in videos, but you can. If you go deeper, you'll learn about private. You need this public class. It's kind of like outlines. It kind of is the body of your whole code. I'm not going to get much into it. And you need this main method, or the code won't run. So you need this. Every code has a main method. That's what this line is called. And you need these brackets. These brackets outline the whole code so that it knows when it stops and finishes. And these brackets here outline your main stuff. So your whole program is this, and then your actions are in here. I could get into more detail, but I don't want to really confuse people because this is very simple code I'm about to write. The only thing I'm going to do in this video is write, you see it down here, it's already done, visible because I wrote it, but I'm going to have I'm going to write a program that says the text hello world, or hello whatever. I'll put something stupid. But the line you have to write to print that out is system.out.println, ln, not line, parentheses, hello world. And then anything you want to print out, like a word, or it's called a string. You see it's saying string here. Is you have to put it in parentheses. Like if I wanted to show my name, so if I wanted to output Chris, I'd have to put system.out.println Chris in those parentheses, and then quote it, put quotes around it. and then you need a semicolon after every line except your main method and some other lines, but you don't have to worry about that right now. And that's so the computer knows it ended, and it's not supposed to be reading anything. That line ended, and it's not supposed to be reading anything after that line. So I'm going to go ahead and save. And then I'm going to, it already says it down there, but see, now it just ran and printed hello world right here. Now I'm going to do something a little different. We'll say, now you have, for numbers, if you wanted to show a number, you'd have to have integers, and that's how you write an int x, so that means x is a number, equals 1. Alright, so integers, that's a 1, so it's fine. Now that's declaring x as an integer, and I just made x 1. Now if I wanted to make it like a decimal, I'd have to do double, because that's what decimals are called in Java. Y equals 1.1. Okay, that didn't work. That's why. See, I hit the wrong button there. Now we're good. That little add x will indicate a error in your code. So now I have those. Now let's see, you can do other things like system. We're just going to print it again, so we can use the same line of code as before. Print line. Now I'm not going to put a statement in there, so I don't need quotes. I'm just going to do, I think this will work. It's been a while. I know I should know this, but x plus y, let's see if it runs. It gives me 2.1. See, it added up x and y and printed out the answer. Now you could just do like it's a double the outcome. So z, we'll do double z equals x plus y. And then instead of printing out x plus y, we'll just print out z. And save it. And print it. 2.1 still. See? Now if I wanted it to all, you could do system.out.print instead of println, and it'll come all on the same line. It won't like enter. It won't be on two different lines. So watch. See? Hello World 2.1. Pretty easy stuff. This is I'm probably gonna end this video here. This is very simple, just getting you started. I recommend when you download Eclipse in Java to write just the hello world code, the basic beginning code, to make sure it prints and runs and everything's fine. I'm gonna mention one more thing before I go. If you want to comment something, like write a sentence about what you're coding or whatnot without it affecting your actual code, you hit that twice, your /, and then whatever I write there, it has nothing, it won't affect my code at all. It's just for me, like I could write like system.out.print hello world. I could write this line, oops, caps lock. This line prints or displays hello world. And this does not affect any of my other code. All this isn't affected, and it will run and save. If you're thinking about becoming a computer science major or just coding for fun, comments help, especially if you go out in the workforce. Because what if somebody codes a whole program and then goes out and doesn't, like, say, leaves and gets another job, but then you're assigned to like debug this guy's code and he has no comments at all and you don't know what anything does. Like it's important. Sometimes it's tedious and it gets annoying, but comments help a lot. I think that's all I'm going to explain today. Everything else is this is very simple, and I might not have explained it all very well, but it's very simple and it's easy to figure out. And hopefully next time I want to do one of my first assignments that I ever did when I started programming. It's just a simple like tip calculator for restaurants. calculates tip, and it'll show. It's not gonna have like a GUI. It's not gonna be like a sophisticated thing. It's just gonna put the output down here. But it helps you get used to it, and I'll show some more interesting things when I do that. But that's for next time. Thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and don't know what that was. I didn't look at it. And this is for beginning coders. Remember, if you're an experienced coder, you don't need to watch this. I'm sure I didn't explain things perfectly, so whatever. If you like this, guys, let me know. I want to keep doing it because it'll help me get better, and I hope it helps you guys out. Have a good one.